This has been amazing just to be behind the scenes and see how we have put this together.
Don't you think we're going to have like a surreal moment here?
My background is in broadcast journalism.
So I'm used to sitting down, getting those stories told. And not only am I excited for what's happening on the track, but also what's happening off the track.
I just don't feel like our sport has had that opportunity.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Reaction Time. I'm Kayla Zadell. Well, it was a milestone weekend in the mountains as the 24th annual Super Grip NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals delivered big wins and even bigger moments at historic Bristol Dragway. Steve Torrence and Ron Capps returned to the winner's circle. Greg Anderson etched his name in the history books with his 1,000th round win, and rising star Richard Gadson grabbed his first career victory. And then in Pro Mod, J.R. Gray muscled his way to the win to cap off a wild weekend in Thunder Valley. But before we get to all of that, let's hear from our friends at Drag Race Bracket Bonanza.
Drag racing fans, check out Drag Race Bracket Bonanza. It's the free, family-friendly fantasy bracket game. Now, after final qualifying at every national event, you can fill out your bracket for all the pro classes.
It's free, easy to click on your picks. If you need some help, just hit the randomizer button to fill in the blanks. It's for fun, stay engaged, and pick your winners today.
Well, welcome back to Reaction Time. Thunder Valley was electric all weekend, and when the dust settled in Top Fuel, one man was back on top, Steve Torrence.
Justin Ashley smokes the tires. Steve has problems. Ashley was too late to get back on it. And Steve Torrence, 4022, 325 miles an hour, in the presence of his young daughter, has captured his first win of the season.
Welcome back to the winner's circle, Steve Torrence. There is your Wally. Steve, it's also been a little bit since you've been here. How good does this feel?
Unbelievable. I mean, it's Father's Day. I got my family here, my little girls. My dad's at home. Well, it ain't Father's Day yet, but this is good enough. Happy Father's Day to all the guys out there, my dad especially. Caps, me and him won a lot of races together, but it's been a long time since me and him won a lot of races together. So, thank you to the Capco contractors, boys and girls out there that keep us going. Thank you to Mac Tools, Redline Oil, Toyota. You guys, we ain't done good, but we're trying to get back. Woo!
And now in Funny Car, Ron Capps secured his first win of the 2025 season, breaking a 33-race winless streak. Let's take a look at the Funny Car final.
The header flames up. Both cars ripping down the drag strip, and it's once again Ron Capps. Unbelievable, the 8th win here. 395.7 beats a 396.7. 328 miles an hour. Why does anybody else bother showing up?
Ron Capps, your 8th win here in Bristol and your first one in a long time. What? Do you have a realtor yet?
Yeah, we probably paid enough taxes here in Tennessee. My God, this we got to chop this thing up and send it. We got to go to corporate Napa headquarters. Our auto care people, Carlisle Tools, Toyotas. Our first win at Toyota was here at this event for Ron Capps Motorsports. All the girls, we're 90% women at Ron Capps Motorsports, and this is the first race they didn't all come to. So Shelly, Lori, Debbie, everybody at the shop. I know that California's full of my daughter and my mom and dad and everybody back there, but this is all about the hard work. All the Napa people across the country that helped us out, and my gosh, Jordan, it's been a long time. As you said, it's been a minute, and so you never know if as good as you got, as good as him and I used to win a lot, so I think he saw me win and he got a little excited. But Super Grip, thank you. You don't ever say you're back. You don't ever get cocky. I just feel like we got the best team out here. Every driver says that, and you mean it, right? So, Catherine, everybody at headquarters, we love you. Thank you so much. Woo! Yeah!
Reigning Pro Stock World Champion Greg Anderson scored his second consecutive win and fourth of the season on Sunday. Here's how he did it.
Red light start, and Dallas Glenn shook the tires. So Greg Anderson, with round win 1001, collects another victory here at Bristol Dragway, the place where he got his first, and he does it by setting low ET of 6:62.3 for Greg Anderson. What a moment here. It was back in 2001 when he won his first race, and it is now race win. In his 183rd final, he gets it done.
Greg Anderson, another win. You're 1,000th and first round win. Am I correct about that?
You are correct. You know, that 1,000th win was obviously a nice round number, but nothing better than 101, winning a race. That's what means everything to me, winning these races out here. Round wins are fantastic, and thank the Lord for this race team I have. They are the best. It is all them. It's not an individual award. So thank you, guys. Thank you, all my crew chiefs, all my crew. Hendrick Cars, thank you guys so much. Summit Racing Equipment, I'm coming to see you next. See if we can make some magic again. But love Bristol. Started it all here. Big day at Bristol, so magical place for me.
And in Pro Stock Motorcycle, a special moment for Richard Gadson, who won his first NHRA Wally. Let's take a look at his final round.
Gadson is out on Herrera. He's out on Herrera by 18 thousandths of a second. He's tracking toward the center line. Gadson got him. 688.4, 196 miles an hour. Richard Gadson, his first national event win on a hole shot. How great is that?
Richard Gadson, your first career win, and you did it on a hole shot. How special is this one?
Wow. I can't believe this is mine, to be honest with you. This is so much bigger than me. This is about my family. This is about all my friends, supporters, people who stood behind me through all the years of, this was always where I wanted to be, but it's been a long journey here. I have 100 people to thank, but, obviously my sponsors, Revzilla, Motul, Vance and Hines, Terry, Byron, Andrew, Eddie, the whole crew for believing in me, for giving me this opportunity. But my family, my friends, this is for everybody. This is for my whole, this is for the 20 years of racing leading up to this. This is really special. I don't know what to say right now, but thank you guys. Thank you all.
How special. Like they say, you never forget your first. But congrats to all of the winners in Bristol this weekend. And when we come back, how J.R. Gray clinched his win in Pro Mod and more. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the 1600, Burromax's newest model. This bike can reach up to 32 miles per hour. Let's get a rundown of all the features. This bike has a lithium-ion battery, can hold up to a 6'4", 350-pound rider. Super bright LED lighting, also has 4 different modes to adjust the speed. Get yourself one of our other models and ride with your friends. You won't regret it.
Well, welcome back. I must say, what a weekend for Pro Mod in Thunder Valley. But it was J.R. Gray who got what some might say a bit of redemption, since his win last year was revoked in Bristol, if you remember. But let's take a look at the Pro Mod final round.
Here we go, Concurrity Pro Mod, final round from Bristol. Stavrinos flickers the bulb, he's in first. Here comes JR, they're off. Stavrinos with a 5,000th starting line advantage to the stripe. Who has the better race car? It's JR Gray, 576.2, low ET of eliminations. In Concurrity Pro Modified, low ET of the weekend for J.R. Gray, and it's win number 2 on the season.
J.R. Gray with the Wally in his hand. J.R., how good does this one feel?
Man, this is all about redemption. Y'all didn't know, but I got the keys to the gate here. None of y'all can be first, but you can all be last. Woo! And I want to thank KH and Alan Ivy Racing and, all the sponsors. Mark and Todd Tutterow, I'm having a hard time thinking. And just, Grant and Ty, Rick, Spencer, just the whole crew, because they've been putting in the hours we all have, and we're making it happen.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, it was a milestone moment for Greg Anderson this weekend when he earned his 1,000th round win, making him the second driver in NHRA history to do so. John Force is the only other driver to achieve that accolade. Well, here's the clip of Anderson accomplishing this career-defining moment.
Is this a history-making moment, or will David Quadra pull off the upset? It's David off the line first by a couple of hundredths of a second. Here comes Greg, and on the top end of the racetrack, Greg Anderson becomes the second driver in NHRA history to win 1,000 rounds of professional competition, a 6.64 at 206 miles per hour. It has been 6,243 days since John Force beat Ron Capps in the first round of competition at St. Louis to pick up his 1,000th round win. And today, June 8th, 2025, Greg Anderson powers into the final round, the 1,000th round win.
Greg Anderson looking over that ET slip, and that one's probably going to go in a frame for good reason. That is just your 1,000th Pro Stock win, Greg. And you did it with low ET of the weekend. Couldn't do it in any better fashion. Take a minute to let that set in.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Bruno. It left the starting line, and it carried the front end so nice and so smooth. Everything just slows down, and it makes the driver's job easy when that happens. So we got her down through there on a beautiful run. Number 1,000, that's pretty damn cool, but I came for 1,001, Bruno. I want 1,001 bad, and if I don't leave with that, it's going to be a little bit of disappointment, but obviously a huge accomplishment. The KB Titan team is just absolutely on target right now. They're awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Bruno.
Well, also happening this weekend at the Thunder Valley Nationals, a scary moment for Buddy Hall, whose parachutes failed to deploy. We're glad to report he is okay, but let's take a look at what happened.
Not going to happen here. Paul Lee gets over by the wall and goes 403, 316 miles per hour, and sends Silver Sport, McLeod, and FTI into the semifinals. Paul was off the starting line first. Buddy Hull's got no chutes. Hang on. Buddy Hull is all the way into the net on the top end of the racetrack. No parachutes for Buddy Hull. He goes bouncing into the net. The net stopped the race car, and the roof hatch is already open on that Moon Eyes machine, which is generally a sign from funny car drivers that we're all right. And here comes Buddy climbing out the top of that car. He is going to be disappointed and frustrated, but thankfully Buddy got the car woed up enough to keep it from getting too far into the net down there. We're seeing really scary incidents with funny cars, and they get off the top end too quick. He's got the thumbs up already, so right away, Buddy letting everybody know I'm okay. The top end of the racetrack, but that is disappointing.
Well, good news. Buddy Hull is standing alongside of me. Obviously, a tough way to end what was a great weekend. No shoots. How hard is that thing to try and stop on brakes alone at 288 miles an hour?
It's not easy, but here's the deal. What I'm most upset about is, I tore up our race car and we lost. That's never cool. But, thank God I got the best safety equipment all money can buy. Impact. We got crow belts in the car. So, as you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Have no idea why that happened, but things happen. That's why they call it drag racing. It's motorsports. It is what it is. But we love you fans. And, I heard Bo Duke is here, right? Duke's a hazard. Well, I didn't want to do it, but I just happened to pull one of his moves today. I was airborne until I hit that net, but that's how it goes. We'll get another car, put it back together, and you better believe we'll be back. We're hungry, real hungry. Thanks, Moon Eyes. Thank all you fans. I love you.
Well, again, we are glad he is okay. And finally, Dell Worsham was named the 2025 Legend of Thunder Valley by Bristol Dragway. He becomes the 22nd inductee into the track's Hall of Fame, with a permanent plaque and signage to be unveiled during the celebration that happened this weekend. Worsham is one of the only 3 drivers to earn NHRA World Championships in both Top Fuel and Funny Car, with 33 national event wins, 25 Top Fuel. He also found early success in IHRA competition, including a key victory at Bristol in 1992 that helped clinch the IHRA title. So congratulations to him. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in this week. And as always, stay tuned to Drag Illustrated socials for the latest updates and dragillustrated.com. The PDRA returns this coming weekend in Maryland for the PDRA North versus South. NHRA will take a weekend off, and then they return, I believe it's June 20th through 22nd. So again, stay tuned to our socials and dragillustrated.com for the latest. I'm Kayla Zadell, and this is Reaction Time.